Welcome back to ManTits. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 4. Can we get a round of applause? We're still going. We didn't give up. We kind of gave up for like 2 weeks, but we're back. We have a very special announcement. We have a crew member, our first crew member of all time. Let's give it up.
Let's go, producer Aaron.
Yo, what do you have to say, Aaron? Are you excited? What do you know about the show?
I'm very excited. I don't know.
It's his 3rd day out in LA, 4th day, 5th day.
And yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for helping. He's been doing some of our clips, and I'm teaching him what I know, which is not much, but
Pretty much he's going to be the editor and filmer and producer.
he's just helping out. He's a big help. But here we are. What's up with the beers, bro?
Dude, I'm doing Sober March, and it starts tomorrow. So I'm having a nice, cold, refreshing beverage right now.
What's the point of Sober March when you're just drinking nonstop in February?
Well, so that's why you got.
It's like you're drinking so much now so you can just cover up for March.
It's about balance, okay? You got to balance it out. You one extreme to the other.
Let's just. I want to bring this up because you were telling me you have like these like off days where you're allowed to drink. But before we get into that, I want to say I think for an average American, drinking maybe once a week is like maybe normal. You go out with your friends once a week. Okay, so that's not sober. And so what are your rules and regulations?
Okay, so obviously no alcohol. In the month of March, there's St. Patrick's Day. Like, if you think that I'm not going to drink on St. Patrick's Day, you got another thing coming. That's like one of my favorite holidays.
But you drink on St. Patrick's Day, you're drinking the next day, and then the next day after that, and then it's all piles up. You can't give an alcoholic one drink because he's going to keep drinking.
But I'm going to drink on St. Patrick's Day, and then the following day I'm not going to drink.
I don't think that's
Cuts
to that.
Well, no, but and then also the other thing is, and then we get a free pass as well. Like if you go somewhere or do something and it turns out to be really, really fun, and it's like a moment in time that you don't want to like miss out on having fun at because you're not drinking, then you're allowed to drink at that.
I love these rules. These are great. It's almost like you drink once a week.
And then there's one more exception, which is at the beginning of the month, we're writing down somebody's name on a piece of paper or in like an app or something, and then everyone who's doing it with me, if the person's name that you wrote down, they will not know that their name is written down. If they solicit a day of drinking with you, you can go for it. But they have to hit you up and be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Would love to go out. Let's do it. And
So
that's
every
one
night.
person. No, and you get one time. They can only do it one time.
What kind of game show is this?
All I'm saying is I need to slow down just a little bit.
Okay, how many times a week do you think you drink normally without the Sober March?
Realistically, about 4.
4 days a week. How many drinks per day?
Depends on the occasion. Usually, I would say one of those days is at least 20 drinks.
Are you serious?
Oh, dude, on Super Bowl, dude, we were doing a shotgun contest, and I had 9 lines on my arm for shotguns, and this side had Jungle Juice. There was like a stack of 5 lines right there, and then there was shots, and then that was on this arm, and that one was complete. It was.
You were looking like a goth girl in middle school, bro. Fuck. Woo! We're getting off to a crazy start. This is great.
Realistically, like I did the 75 hard thing. That's not gonna happen. But
75-hour challenge.
if I could do like, just not drink for like a month, because it's not about having fun this next month. It's about actually like working on things, and I like to have fun.
Yeah, but you could also have fun and be sober, and we talked about this on all the other episodes. I feel like this is just an Alcohol Anonymous podcast.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you have withdrawals?
No, only after like vacations. Like after like
So once a month.
No, after like a really like crazy vacation, like go to Miami for like a 5-day stretch where you're just drunk the entire time. Like you wake up and immediately start drinking, and like you're consuming crazy amounts of alcohol. By withdrawals, I mean like I might have like a nightmare or like sweat in my sleep a little bit, but nothing like too catastrophic. I'm not really gonna shake. The shaking is from like being extremely dehydrated for me, which will happen occasionally, but not too frequently.
I've seen you on your benders. You wake up probably still drunk, and then you just begin drinking mimosas and stuff. And for me, I'm like complete opposite of that. If I'm drinking the day prior, I wake up, I'm just laying in bed all day.
Well, I know not everyone can like keep up. It's like some people can go really hard for a day and some people can't. I wake up and I know right off rip, I'm like, I don't really sleep that much when I drink. I can get like 4 to 5 hours, so I wake up pretty energetic. And then I actually wake up more energetic when I'm like still a little bit buzzed in the morning than if I'm like
makes
normal.
sense. You just said you get 4 to 5 hours of sleep and then you wake up energetic.
He does.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. How? Wouldn't you be tired?
Honestly, I get more tired when I sleep more.
I can agree with that.
Like if I sleep for like
Yeah.
10 hours a night, I wake up the next morning, I'm like, oh, I can't even get out of bed. But if I'm running off like 5 hours, I'm just like, all right, I'm up. I'm alive. Let's go.
Do you think it's because you're used to sleeping that little?
It could be, or it could just be like your body is like, oh, I like to do this because I do this for 50% of the day, every single day.
Why do we sleep? Like, really think about it.
To heal. It's
Your
to
brain needs
recover.
break.
What's the difference between that and like sitting down for healing?
Well,
And then we sleep, and where do we go? It's
Like
getting deep.
physically or?
You know DMT?
I'm staying away from DMT.
When you sleep, apparently they did a study on rats, and DMT actually gets released in your sleep. So like,
I've had a crazy trip last night. I was having sex.
that is crazy.
Well, I'm celibate. I don't want to have sex.
Bullshit. You're celibate. That's a great way of saying
Oh, I'm
that.
doing that during March too. Completely going celibate.
But it's a great way to it's a great excuse to say if you don't get pussy, just say you don't want sex. You don't have sex because you're celibate.
I think a month.
There you go. Now you're not.
A month.
But no, the problem is I have no desire to drink. If you're celibate, there's no reason to even go out and party. There's really not.
Well, you can hang out with the boys.
For like 2-3 hours, and you're like, all right, cool. I'm gonna.
I don't know.
bounce.
When I hang out with my friends, we have a great time all night. We like bar hop. We fool around on Lime scooters. There's like 3 of us on one Lime scooter.
That's fun like once a month. But if you're gonna like be a repeat offender and drink every day, you know, then you're gonna
A
like
repeat offender?
Yeah, like I will do it I will drink like 4 days in a row. But I can tell you right now, if there's no girls that are gonna be at any of the festivities, I'm not going. Like I'll drink like twice with like the boys, and then I'm like, all right, well I'm not going out anymore.
You like titties?
Yeah.
Are you titty or ass guy?
I like boobs.
So my family came from Canada the other day, and they were telling me in their city of Edmonton, public pools allow women to take off their tops, and they can swim topless in every public pool. Can we book a ticket to Edmonton? If they're over 18.
Actually, to be fair, like for the reasoning in which they're allowing people to do it, like the freedom of it, they're trying to desexualize it. What is
They
what
are,
it sounds
yeah.
like.
That's what they're doing.
But like, don't think that I'm actually capable of doing that.
You know the old guys that go to the pool all the time.
They're
You
gonna be
see them in the
looking.
locker rooms
They're gonna be looking. Yeah.
in a sexual manner.
Of course,
Yes.
because we've been trained to do that. So like eventually, yeah.
Well, look at behind Steven.
Yeah,
It's sexualizing women, right?
of course.
So now they're trying to desexualize this, and I mean,
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, of course, like perspective of it now is like from like a guy perspective is like, oh yeah, free the nipple. I want to see more tits. But I think as like generations go on, if it became like a normal thing, it would be desexualized.
You'd have to change a lot in America for that to be.
It's just not going to happen overnight. Like anything is not going to happen overnight. It takes like generations need to like die.
but then once women's boobs are desexualized, what will turn on a man? Is it only ass?
I'm an ass guy.
You're an ass guy?
Well, no, see, actually, there's like a science behind it. Like, there's a perfect balance. You can't be one or the other. My ex-girlfriend, she had big ass titties. And no, like I'm talking like big.
I love our producer, our new producer we got off Craigslist, bro. This is sick.
There's a balance. Like you don't want someone with like nothing. Perfect
My
balance.
feet. I do.
Yeah? Do you lick them or suck them?
No, I just like looking at them.
You like looking at them? Do you to them?
Do I what?
Do
Do I jerk off to them?
yeah?
No, but I like looking at them. Like when I was in VR porn and the girl's feet was like right beside me, I was like, I caught myself kept looking down more than the butt. I was like, ooh, what am I doing?
Like we took the sex industry and just completely capitalized on it because it's like in everywhere else in the world, like prostitution is pretty much legal. So, and then in America, we're like, okay, how can we like make the most money? And they're like, all right, girls, don't even like touch or hook up with the guys whatsoever. You're just gonna dance and they're gonna throw all your money at you.
They probably don't even have strip clubs.
I don't know. Yeah, they probably don't. I think it's
There's
probably
no need.
It's all brothels. Like if you were like a European person and you're used to going to brothels and you go to a strip club, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? Why am I here? This is the worst
Yeah.
thing on the planet.
Yeah, horrible.
You think we're about to go to war and we're all gonna die?
I hope not.
From brothels to war. Welcome to ManTits.
I hope not.
I don't think we're capable of fighting. Maybe Steven
I can't go to war.
and Aaron.
I can't go to war. I would die.
What? You wouldn't go to war. If we got drafted, you wouldn't go?
I couldn't. I would die. I'm telling you right now, you send me into the front lines, I'm dying right off rip.
No, you'd be good at like
So what are
at
you
the
doing?
terminal, you know, like with the holograms and shit.
So what are you doing?
I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fucking find somewhere. I go to an island somewhere. You know?
What island?
Epstein's. It's very safe there.
Oh, I am
go to
old enough for
Brazil?
it to be safe. Well, I'm gonna
Tell
go.
me your exact plan. You
Okay,
can't-
okay, this is what I'm thinking. If shit goes down like crazy, hopefully I could like find a way out. I would love to go to like Brazil or somewhere. I want to go like in a nuke safe place. You know, like no one's got any issues with these people. Like to invade them
so
and
what are
nuke
you-
them
what are you
would be
doing there?
stupid. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna have a nice little. I'm gonna build a fucking hut. I'm gonna
Not
relax.
fuck the apartments. He's getting a hut.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be right in the wilderness. I'm gonna
You
watch.
start a family?
Potentially, yeah. If I could find a good one, a good potential mate, you know. I'm gonna look up how to make like mead and shit, so I can have some liquor. I'm gonna be off grid for a little bit. It's gonna take me a while to like really catch my footing in a new country. I'm going straight to Rio de Janeiro. I'm gonna sit over there. I like that place. I spent 3 months there, and I loved it. I was supposed to go for 2 weeks.
You said the girls have hairy legs.
They do, like around the top. Yeah, they have like hair on their legs right there. It's kind of strange, but the rest of them is completely clean. Like they're completely shaved everywhere else, like from the knee down, completely clear,
Is it
and then
just their
from the
thighs?
like they have the Brazilian wax, which is very prominent. But then like right here,
It's just the thighs.
just the thighs. But it's not like hairy. It's not like fucking like
It's a seed heater.
Why is that?
I don't know. I mean, it's just peach fuzz usually. It's not like fucking a guy's thing. They don't look Italian where it's like.
I talked about the Edmonton thing.
What is all adults can swim topless in city of Indamonton public pools?
Steven,
What-
while
it's
you were
what
on
he
your phone,
just
we had
talked
about a
about.
7-minute conversation about that.
Oh, you did? That's what you talked about?
Yes.
What did you want to be growing up? What was your
A
dream?
clown.
No, like
Bullshit.
realistically.
I'm swear to God, a clown.
Really?
I love going to the circus. I loved the Ringling Brothers Circus, and I wanted to be a clown. I wanted to drive around on motorcycles and hype up the crowd.
Like Steve though.
Yeah, he was a clown.
What about you?
I wanted to be an actor.
I'm sorry to hear that. How it kind of...
Yeah, I picked the knockoff acting. The social
You can
media
still
thing.
act. What's your ideal role?
Honestly, I would love to do a comedy thing. I think comedy would have to be what I don't foresee myself being like a dramatic actor right off rip. I mean, Jonah Hill's getting kind of weird now, so I'd love to take like the roles that he used to do, especially because I get compared
Early
to
on,
him.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah, when he
Yeah.
was like, before he was like, dude, I'm fucking skinny now, bro. I'm a serious actor. Yeah, you're a serious actor, but don't belittle your past of being hilarious and being this character that got you all your money and all your, you know what I mean? That got your foot in the door. Like, I think that's like the main thing. So I would love to do that. It'd be great.
Okay.
New
Jonah
movies was
Hill.
shit.
Huh?
His new movie was shit.
It was so bad, but
It
It looks like a YouTube.
It was a hard watch.
It's like it looks like it just like you're watching a YouTube documentary and shit's just clipped together.
Yeah. Well, the way they edited it, it was like very YouTube-y.
It was really weird.
Like the
It was not good.
transitions?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
or if you get famous for something or you like blow up for something, and then like of course like as you get older and things change, you eventually like change your perception on things, and you might not be super happy with the things that you did, but you did them. But never like don't denounce what you did that got you to where you were. Like still accept it and treat that as like a part of your life instead of trying to just forget that it ever happened. What do you want to do when you grow up?
No, realistically, I used to want to be a Navy SEAL. And I realized I'm fat and probably never going to be able to do that. So be able to run around my grandfather's yard with sticks and play army.
When was the cutoff where you stopped running around yards with sticks? What
Probably
what
like
year were you
15.
born? No, like what year did you have to be born to where like that like memory is just erased from like history? Like for me, I used to always run around and beat the shit out of trees and hit stuff with sticks and like playing creeks.
Isn't that
and
crazy?
stuff.
That's like the human mind because we didn't have electronics. Well, always played outside. I had a bike. I had my friends. We would ride around with our bikes. That's what we did.
That's gone. Now you're screaming at TVs. But what was the cutoff? Like 2003, you think? Because like the last time kids actually had a childhood where they played outside.
Yeah.
Like if you were born after 2003, outside
2005.
doesn't
I'm
exist.
thinking like 2002.
Like they start off out the gate. As soon as they get a phone, they're watching porn. Then, so like these 8-year-olds
There's
are
parental controls on your phone.
bullshit. They're gonna find a way around it.
They're
I was-
kids. If you give a baby a phone, they will not look for porn.
Then they're playing Call of Duty, just shooting motherfuckers at age 12, you know? They're just on there every day like, fuck you. Then when it comes time to like type papers for school, they're just typing in the prompt for ChatGPT. They're either going to be really stupid or very, very smart, but I don't foresee them being very smart because as human beings, we're just naturally lazy.
Exactly. I think they're going to find ways to do things more effectively with less work. basically my entire high school process. I was the first class of a brand new school, and we found ways to cheat on every single thing because everything was on computers. My friend Akshay to take my test. He did the test while I was just on like a screenshot of the test. I mean, there's just so many loopholes. So I think they're going to find ways to do the exact same thing with better technology.
Agree. Jake Paul lost.
Jake Paul did lose. And not going to lie, Tommy was better than I expected.
I don't know if Tommy was better than I expected or if Jake was worse than I thought he was.
A little bit of both. He was saying how he like hurt his arm.
I
or
don't
something.
care about that. Well, he didn't look like a fucking animal in this one.
Because he's fighting a real boxer.
Well, no, but I mean like physically, like when he fought Woodley, he looked like jacked. Like, but like this one, he seemed very
Did he have
calm.
to go up weight for Woodley?
Yeah, probably. I think he dropped. He had to drop for Fury, which is probably another reason too.
Yeah.
I think Tommy cut weight.
Tommy was big though.
He was huge.
Way bigger than.
Yeah,
They were the same weight though.
Yeah, he has huge shoulders. It was like the Russian from Rocky.
Tommy took a lot of good shots. Jake just couldn't land his shots. That's what happened.
The fight was just them hugging.
He just seems like bigger. Like he has to like wear him down, like slow him down a little bit. Cause you don't want that guy coming at you with all that energy. Right
I was like, I want to get
Oh.
in there and get a hug. I don't hug people anymore.
No, hugging's strange. Hugging kind of died with COVID.
Yeah, what's
do you
the
only
what's
hug
the
with
what's the current hug?
It's the current hug is
Fist bump?
yeah, fist bump. Yeah,
It is fist bump.
I'm so grateful they fucking ditched the snapping though. That was so stupid.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that
the
was
fucking-
so stupid.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
And then you run into a group of 5 and you just hear, it just sounds like someone just hit a hole in one in golf. They're like,
Do either of y'all have tattoos?
mine are gone now.
You had one on your foot.
I got a smiley face on the bottom of my big toe twice, and on the other foot I got a girl's initials.
Why would you do that?
Well, she got mine.
That's the rule. Is you never do that.
Well, I put it in a place where it would disappear after 3 months.
Where are you, Gooch?
No. There's probably just as much friction there as there is on the bottom of my feet, for sure.
Sweat. No, it would sweat away in a day.
Oh, shit.
No, my mom would kill me if I had tattoos.
I want to get one with my mom, actually. I want to get a tattoo with my mom. Like,
My
matching-
grandma just got a tattoo.
Really?
She got a heart. She's like, I don't care. I'm old enough. I'm getting a tattoo.
Fuck
It's like a
yeah.
butterfly, a heart. I'm like, all right.
That's it.
Yeah.
I would love to get, like, really inebriated with, like, my mom.
What would it be?
I would probably, like, we both play guitar and, like, connect on that pretty well. So I would probably get, like, a guitar pick.
That's for sure in that tattoo book where you scroll through. And you look.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. But I don't really care because what I would just love is like later on down the line, if anything happens to her, then I have that memory and I can always look down and I have like that exact day marked in time instead of like just trying to remember them based off something. Because to me, if someone's gone and you can go get like a remembrall tattoo and it's like
It's too late.
It's too
It's
late.
not special. It's not as special.
It's like, yeah, you're trying to remember something, but if you get the tattoo to lock in a memory with somebody, like you both do it at the same time, you'll always remember that.
When was the last time somebody made you cry?
The last time I had a big cry, this is the last time I had a really big cry, was last Halloween. On Halloween, we were throwing a party, and I was so hammered, and I just broke down. Landon, do you remember that?
I remember that,
I was
yeah.
crying in the bathroom. There was like 4 people with me for some reason. I was just crying about everything, just like life and my past, and it was just so sad.
So I think like once it kind of like started, you just had like this fuck it mentality and like whatever happens, happens. But I think it was like the pressure of that event like kind of broke you a little bit. And then it took one thing to like kind of set you over the edge.
Because I haven't cried like that in years. Like it was like a legit like cry for help.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. Happy Halloween. How about you?
I can't remember. I think I've cried in movies recently though. Like as I'm starting to get older, I like watch movies and it makes me want to cry. What about you? As he's about to cry right now.
Yeah.
You made him
I
cry?
was at his house for Christmas break. He had all his like college friends over. I was like, fuck y'all. Not fuck y'all, sorry. I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna like one up you guys. Like I know how to party now, at least when I was drinking like bad. I drink every day when I was home for Christmas, and I tried to
You
like
called
one
me
up his
blacked
college
out.
I tried to one up his college friends and outdrink them, and I did, but I got so plastered drunk from doing that I don't know what happened, but then I just started crying everywhere. It was so embarrassing.
What were you crying about?
Dude, and his friends weren't even like that drunk.
They weren't really around though.
Yeah,
I got him out of there.
Oh, he kind of like you put him in another room.
Yeah, I ended up just taking care
You
of
put him in his crib.
Yeah,
It happens. the best of us.
Wow, dude, just bring in the waterworks, bro. Being funny is something that I still don't understand. I really don't understand it whatsoever. Because, like, I'm around you guys a lot, and, like, I'm not even funny to you guys anymore, but then Aaron comes in, and then he laughs at, like, everything I say. It's great.
Just you wait.
You get,
You just get used. You just get used, not like used to it, but you get like kind of, what's it, desensitized or something from it because you're used to it.
Well, there's a shock factor to what you say, Landon, a lot, and that shock factor slowly disappeared after
because you get used
3
to it.
years of knowing you.
I feel like I need to start working out because I've been sitting down for like moments of time for like 30 minutes, and then I stand up, and I feel like I got to take like 10 steps before my legs are like, okay, we're back to normal.
God.
Oh yeah, I definitely have to have like poor circulation.
You're aging.
I really am. I feel it sometimes.
I still feel like I'm 19. Like I have like the same mindset.
I'm getting sad because I can only probably keep going out and keep having fun for like another year before I become creepy. But I still want to go out and do fun shit.
When we started this podcast, we had so many guests like in our head.
Yeah, no, we'll get a guest next week. I'll get us a guest, or someone will get us a guest. We'll get a guest. We're taking a break from porn stars. No porn stars.
I'm fine with porn. Let's just make this a porn star podcast.
Adam 22.
We're Adam
We're
24,
not,
right?
No, dude, I wish we were Adam 22. He bangs them after the podcast.
I was at the airport and I go, yo, what's up? I'm at the gate and
Butt naked.
and I'm next to like this old woman and then this other guy next to me and there's people behind me and I'm like, yo, he shows me his ass first and then his dick and ball.
If I was in a bomb shelter, though, oh my gosh, video games all day, every day.
Is that the first scenario? Immediately, bomb shelter.
Well, a bomb shelter, honestly, I feel like low-key, a bomb shelter, like if you had to just go into a bomb shelter for like 20 years, it would be so awesome.
That's one thing I want to do in my life is to like have a big property somewhere in the US, have like a bomb shelter and like a cabin and just go out there when I need to or if I have to. And there's stuff there. And like a really big piece of property.
Well, think about this. Like, if you have a good enough bomb shelter, think about how actually, like, amazing, like, 25 years in a bomb shelter would be. Like, if you have fucking badass, like, it's like a man cave. And then you have, like, your friends there and everything, and you got plenty of alcohol, plenty of food, plenty of water, and you guys just get to chill. You got video games. You got every movie ever made. You got...
How does oxygen work in there?
You have to have like some kind of filtration system and generators and things like that. I know a lot of them, like some of the really crazy ones, are built with like hydroelectric power inside of it, so it's like a constant like running source. But they're very expensive. But think about it like this: what's so cool about it is it's like if you were to like just say I'm gonna go to a bomb shelter for like 25 years, no more taxes, no more making money. No more anything. You just literally get to chill. It's like basically being in retirement for the rest of your life, but you have everything that you want.
You're not living. You're not living life. You're surviving.
You're surviving, but I mean, like...
So what's the fun in that?
Well, you have to do absolutely nothing but what you want to do. I mean, of course you don't...
You're going to get bored, bro. You can only
get...
play Bugs Life 4, the video game on PS2 for so long.
Well, I mean, okay, realistically, like a nice, like 2 years in a bomb shelter would be phenomenal. How did that
Whoa. It's overflowing.
How did that happen? Oh,
I've already talked about this on the...
Steven is back on Jeff FM and the barbershop. Round of applause. Steven had some, I wouldn't say beef, but maybe some ham with Jeff. And I'm glad that's all resolved.
I had, just wanted a break from that whole thing. Not with anybody specifically.
Okay.
Just as a whole.
Just as a whole. And he took a 6-month break around there.
2 months, a month.
That was not a month.
It was back in
It was
December.
much needed. It was so nice, that break.
Yeah?
Oh, it felt great, yeah. But it feels good to be back. It's not like...
I like their little ManTits shout outs. They kind of hate on us, but I love it. I love being the underdog.
Free promo.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Sure, we have a shitty podcast and we don't
Jeff.
have a budget, Jeff, but we're getting there, okay? I love it.
What?
His podcast.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It is. They are great. It's a really good show. It's really well put together.
I love the
And also
Weatherman bits.
Oscar is a huge plus to that podcast.
Oh, yeah.
kills
He's
it.
a G,
like, with
bro.
producing and like editing. He's just killing it.
Is it weird being on 2 podcasts? Like, what's the dynamic on that one compared to this one?
Oh, there's a big thing is connecting with the audience. They have
Yeah.
a good but we don't have an audience yet, so that we can't do that.
Right.
There's a big thing that's helped me recently is exercise. Holy shit, and eating cleaner.
Yeah, I feel like Bert Kreischer, where Bert Kreischer goes, he's like, I will do anything to keep my body healthy enough so I can still drink. If I go out after this, yes, I'm going to keep drinking.
Well, you're not.
I am going out after this.
Okay.
And at that, we'll end it, guys. Thank you for watching the 4th episode of ManTits. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Next episode, we're for sure going to have a guest. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but thank you, Aaron, for joining us. He's going to be here next time. And yeah, just subscribe, like, and comment. I hate saying that, but it really helps us out. And yeah, see you guys next episode.